Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money Channel. XRP here on the hourly, and guys, take a look at this. Over the last couple of hours, we have seen a bit of a pop for XRP. Now, the rest of the crypto market is moving up. Right now, XRP is trading at about $1.05, almost $1.06 actually. And overnight, we saw it trading at about $1. So there has been a bit of a swing to the upside, albeit not by much. Nevertheless, price appreciation for the XRP cryptocurrency is continuing to move upward. In the short term, what we have to do is break that $1.10 level. So again, on the hourly, the micro time frame, we have seen XRP continue to make higher lows. I don't know if you'd consider that a low, but also we have seen higher highs, right? So again, this is just on the hourly. What we do need is continuing to make new highs, of course. And if I pull this chart out a bit and throw a Fibonacci on here, you guys can see we are now in between the 0.236 and the 0.382. So again, the 0.382, which is at about $1.15, is going to be a key level, at least the next key level before we can move up. We can see that there was resistance here. We can see that there was a bit of a buy-sell battle here between buyers and sellers back in late May. And so getting up above this price level, of course, is going to be the next level we're eyeing. Ultimately, though, guys, it's going to be these levels up here, right? $1.68. What is this level here? So at the 0.786, that is $1.68.5. This is ultimately what's going to tell us whether we're going to the upside, whether we're going to the downside. I mean, at this point in time, we still really haven't seen a lot of those altcoins pop yet. So, depending on what Bitcoin's doing, of course, that's also part of this story, and that is going to dictate what we see in the rest of the altcoin market. Now, Bitcoin also looking fairly good this morning. Bitcoin trading at about $39,300. Still trading in this sideways range. But it's looking positive, right? These lows, it's not like we are seeing sharper lows to the downside as time goes on. We are seeing higher lows, and hopefully fairly soon we will see higher highs. So, it's looking fairly positive in the crypto space. Everything is generally in the green. Bitcoin up 5.6%, Ethereum up 6.8%, Binance Coin up 11.8%, Cardano up 6.32%, XRP up 5.1%, Dogecoin, that was a big mover yesterday, but as you guys can see, Dogecoin down this morning, down 5.5%. So again, the ebb and flow of the market. Retail traders get distracted very, very quickly, and so, hodling is consistently been the best strategy for crypto traders, especially if you're not that advanced and maybe a little nervous to try to time these trades and to try to jump from one coin to another. I mean, I would never advise that. That, of course, is not financial advice. I don't do that personally. Accumulating when the market is low and selling when the market is high. Let's just keep it simple. So what else is going on here, guys? I got this from BondCryptXRP here on Twitter. And if you guys aren't following BondCrypt, I suggest you do. He's just reached 8,000 followers, but I think we can give him a little more love here on Twitter. Standard Chartered Bank to launch a cryptocurrency exchange for its rich clients in Britain and Europe. So this is the latest news with regards to Ripple partner Standard Chartered. They intend to establish a cryptocurrency brokerage and exchange platform in Britain and Europe, targeting institutional clients. The bank said on Wednesday the new exchange will be created by a joint venture between SC Ventures and the bank's innovation arm, the BC Technology Group, which operates the Hong Kong licensed cryptocurrency exchange OSL. The move from Asia, Africa, and Middle East focused Stanchart is one of the strongest endorsements yet from a mainstream lender for cryptocurrencies, as global banks juggle clients' interests in the digital coins with concerns about their risks. Stanchart's new platform will target the European market, connecting institutional traders with counterparties trading Bitcoin, Ether, and other digital assets, this coming from the bank. So this is a big Ripple partner, and now they are focusing on launching a cryptocurrency exchange for their rich clients in Britain and Europe. A lot of big money in those areas of the world. Great news there for Ripple clients, Standard Chartered, and ultimately for Ripple. Guys, so Flare communities here on Twitter. Due to the amount of questions I received today from users regarding FLR claim process, I created a handy flowchart to better explain it. And I got to say, I've been getting these questions as well. And I thought, instead of making another video about this, I will just forward you guys to this Flare community tweet. Now, I will link this tweet in the description of the video, but ultimately, here's the what's what. So if you were holding XRP at the time of the Flare Network snapshot, which was December 12th, 2020, you are eligible. If you were not holding XRP at the time of the Flare snapshot, you are not eligible. So it shows you guys right here. Now, if you are holding XRP and you are self-custodying, is your wallet able to connect to the XRP toolkit? If yes, go through the claim process. If no, export secret key / your passphrase, download and import to the Sum app, and then go through the claim process. But if you are holding on an exchange, this is what you have to do. Was the exchange supporting the Flare network airdrop? If yes, was the exchange Binance US, not regular Binance? And if so, if that is the case, fill out the Binance US form. If it wasn't, the exchange will claim on your behalf. You will receive FLR when the Flare network launches. So this is still the thing that we are waiting for, right? The Flare network to launch, and I know a lot of you guys are getting very, very anxious about receiving your Spark tokens, but we just got to be patient. Still isn't out yet. I thought this flowchart was a great resource here, so I wanted to thank Flare Community here, or rather at Community Flare on Twitter. Again, guys, all the links are in the description of this video. This from Wrath of Kahneman: tracking Ripple user 3S Money, a challenger bank, has partnered with Raiffeisen, who will facilitate ruble transactions and Central European currencies, whilst also facilitating their euro transaction flow. So for those of you guys who do not know, this is an article from way back in December of 2019, back from the XRP arcade. And he links this here from Ivan Zhignevsky. 3S Money Club is pleased to announce that we are joining RippleNet. So again, from back in 2019, Ripple's network of 300 plus financial institutions worldwide that enables faster, lower cost payments around the world by using the power of blockchain. So 3S Money Club integrated with RippleNet back in 2019. They stated by joining RippleNet's growing global network, financial institutions can process payments worldwide instantly, reliably, and cost effectively. Of course, that just among many other benefits that come with utilizing and leveraging the RippleNet platform. So what is going on now? Well, apparently 3S Money, a bank challenger that enables corporates to accept and manage bank transfers in foreign markets, has now announced they are expanding their portfolio to banking partners, including Raiffeisen Bank International AG. This is part of the company's ongoing commitment to provide safe, secure, and speedy payments to their clients around the world. So Raiffeisen Bank will be the main facilitator of the Russian ruble transactions and Central European currencies, whilst also facilitating their euro transaction flow. And here's what Ivan Zhignevsky has to say today. He is the CEO, again, of 3S Money. And here's what he said. Here's a quote. As more businesses enter overseas markets, it is imperative that their multi-currency payment flows without issue. Raiffeisen Bank is the 7th banking partner that we are fully integrated with, building on our strategy and connecting different payment rails across the world, which in turn creates a seamless banking experience for our clients. And so the facilitator of converting Russian rubles, we haven't heard of too many partnerships that link Ripple to Russia. I'm sure there are a lot of reasons for that, but this company here, 3S Money, looks to be like one of those companies that are indeed trying to permeate Russia with Ripple technology. Gotta thank the Wrath of Kahneman here for posting that. Great update there. Also, of course, Leonidas Hadjilozu, who runs the XRP arcade, for this update, of course, from a couple of years ago now, but he does provide a very good resource for maybe some of you guys in the XRP community who are interested in the research, who are interested in knowing what the partnerships are and being able to see where those connections lie. So I will leave this article here as well in the description of this video for those of you guys who are interested in researching more. I got this, guys, from the Cryptic Poet. This just in with regards to VeChain. So VeChain, together with DNV, enables Renji Hospital to launch the world's first blockchain-based IVF service app called My Baby. So, a lot of people around the world, trying to have babies. As some people make decisions about starting their careers, sometimes they push off starting a family a little later. And so, the biological clock keeps ticking in women, and IVF is becoming more popular for getting pregnant. And so VeChain now has partnered with this top-ranking hospital in China, affiliated with the Shanghai Jiaotong University School of Medicine. And they have now launched a smart medical project called My Baby, and this is putting in vitro fertilization on the blockchain. Let me go down here on June 2nd, 2021, which was just yesterday. The My Baby launch ceremony was jointly hosted by the Center of Reproductive Medicine in Renji Hospital and the Shanghai Quality Control Center for Assisted Reproductive Technology. By combining the professional assurances services of DNV and VeChain's advanced blockchain technology, My Baby enables the verification of key steps of IVF and provides private, exclusive end-to-end data access for prospective parents undergoing the treatment. So this sounds like a brand new way to track your IVF process if this is the situation that you're in. So more of a description down here. MyBaby is the first service of its kind to combine the merits of third-party assured data verification with the immutability of blockchain technology. All information, imagery, and data rails from imagery produced by medical tools to the delivery of the zygote itself will be securely uploaded on VeChain Thor blockchain and is only accessible to authorized users of the MyBaby application. Interesting to say the least. VeChain, another one of those cryptocurrencies that I love just because of the real-world utility. I trade in a spec market. I gotta say, right, when you're in this market and you see the volatile swings, mainly when they're to the upside, that gets me really excited. But at the end of the day, I also have it in the back of my mind that this is still a spec market, very immature, and so all these cryptocurrencies are just kind of going at the beat of their own drum. They're all up, they're all down, and essentially I treat Bitcoin as that pulse to kind of get a sense of where the rest of the cryptocurrency market is going. But ultimately, the fundamentals are going to break away, and you're going to see this market mature eventually, and the cryptocurrencies with the real world utility are really going to take off in the future. This is why I love XRP, I love VeChain, and I love seeing updates like this. So, as we move forward, I wanted to mention this, guys, from Michael at Val5 Links. Some Ripple news here with regards to the SEC lawsuit. Ripple is now seeking docs from 15 offshore exchanges, and it says it could be fatal to the SEC's charges. So they are requesting to investigate Bitfinex's parent company iFinex and 14 other international crypto exchanges. The June 2nd motion requests documents from exchanges including, and then it lists a whole bunch here. I'll link this in the description if you guys want to read further. The motion supporting memorandum notes the letters of request solicit assistance from authorities in the Cayman Islands, Hong Kong, South Korea, the United Kingdom, Singapore, Seychelles, and Malta. The SEC's amended complaint against Ripple accuses Garlinghouse and Larson selling more than 2 billion units of XRP to public investors located all over the world, with the SEC seeking disgorgement from Ripple's executives based on the sales. So we know what's going on, we know the context of the lawsuit, but here is a quote. In the case of transactions conducted on such foreign trading platforms, both the offers of XRP and the sales of XRP occurred on the books and records of the respective platforms and therefore geographically outside the United States. The SEC's failure to allege domestic offers and sales should be fatal to its claims. So Ripple is saying basically these exchanges aren't in the United States and therefore should not be part of this lawsuit because these transactions didn't happen on U.S. soil. So this is part of this story, but we've also got this. The SEC is now requesting a 60-day discovery extension in the XRP lawsuit. This coming from XRP Crypto Wolf. So what do we have here? The SEC is asking federal judge Annalisa Torres for a 60-day discovery extension in the Ripple case. The agency has already conducted 2-day-long depositions and witness interviews. It claims that it needs additional time for 8 remaining depositions. As reported by You Today, it is seeking an order to depose 6 more witnesses. In addition, the regulatory watchdog needs more time to obtain and review Ripple's documents before the aforementioned depositions take place. In the SEC's view, granting the 2-month extension is most fair and the efficient way to address the remaining discovery issues. It is neither fair nor efficient to cut off the SEC's opportunity to fully develop the factual record in the case involving years of conduct and billions of dollars in XRP sales, especially when the SEC has made its best efforts to meet all existing guidelines. This is what the SEC is claiming. They need more time. Now, what does that mean, guys? Is that good for Ripple? Is that bad for Ripple? And I guess first of all, we have to ask ourselves, is the judge even going to grant this? Well, a lot of people here discussing the possibility. So this from Martin Volk, and the SEC still has nothing. Put an end to this nonsense. So here's just the official statement with regards to their extension of the current July 2nd close of fact discovery deadline. 4 months ago, the parties agreed to complete all discovery by July 2nd. The court permitted the parties 10 depositions each. At the time, the SEC agreed that it was important to resolve this case expeditiously. Now, just weeks away from the close of discovery, the SEC has changed its tune. The SEC's requests for additional discovery, including a more than 50% increase in depositions, lack merit and should be denied. Before filing its complaint, the SEC conducted a 2.5-year investigation during which it received 50,000 documents from Ripple and an equal number from third parties, subpoenaed 5 Ripple witnesses, and interviewed a number of third parties. So they are asking for an extension. The SEC is pirating, no doubt anymore. They just sued to get money. This is going from funny to really ugly from where I stand. This is coming from Ranheim Yivid on Twitter. Massimo not buying it. Those guys are grasping at straws. The judge should throw them all out. Bunch of inept a-holes. Tron here saying, tell me about it. Of course, a lot of people just wanting to get this over and done with. Stefan Huber here on Twitter, the motion to extend the discovery by 60 days could also be a tactical maneuver and leverage. If you don't agree to our terms and hope for a summary judgment soon, then we can drag this out even further. And I know that this is a strategy in some cases that lawyers want to just drag things out and get the other side so exhausted so that they finally cave. And, Ripple's got a lot on the line with regards to their business practices. I mean, fortunately for Ripple, they also have a lot of money so they can combat this. But, in some cases where you have a big behemoth that has a lot of money and a lot of time and a lot of resources, what they will try to do is try to drag it out so the other side finally caves. And Stefan Huber is saying, this could be the case. Could well be the case. Also, this coming from Matt B. A risky one. If the judge denies the motion, it would give Ripple a much stronger negotiating position. Very interesting observation. Keon 0611 down here saying they already had 9 years for discovery. If they think finding something worthy in 60 days, they must have smartened up exponentially at the SEC. Their case must be very weak, fortunately. XR Perp down here bringing up this great point. That's valid, but it can also be because of the new counsel. What's interesting is that the SEC argued that Ripple's motion prior for, I forgot, would be a waste of time and resources, etc. Now they are asking for more time. So all very, very good observations here. Oro Giorgio asking, and who will bear the cost of the mandate drawdown for these 60 days? Is it a scam or bluff? Suing the company, blaming the company without evidence. Let's hope that the judge will reject their claim. How long can this last? So some great observations here. Of course, there are many different reasons why this could be the case. We got Jesse Hines here, a lawyer in the XRP community, saying not the kind of request someone who is settling makes. Just saying. So Jesse Hines basically saying the SEC not looking to settle anytime soon. Agent Smith V3 down here saying true, but what about the notion of a trial team and a settlement team operating independently? Or are you saying this is directed by Gensler? So yeah, let's not forget that they did just hire the lawyer from Chicago. His name escapes me right now, but he is that settlement specialist that they just hired on. And so, I guess we have to take that into consideration as well. XRP Goat down here saying chances of Her Honor allowing this, and Jesse Hines saying I have no clue how the judge will rule on this. She could go either way, to be honest. In a normal case, this motion would very likely be granted, but as we all know, there is nothing normal about this case. I lean towards the extension being granted. So Jesse Hines, whether you see him as a pessimist or a realist, he is saying that, the SEC likely not looking to settle and granting them more time could be very likely depending on what the judge wants to do. Some people suggesting that the judge just might not grant it. Well, we also have Jeremy Hogan here, guys. The SEC has apparently bitten off more than it can chew and is asking the court for more time at the dinner table. I don't know if the court will grant the extension, but I do know that the SEC is way behind the 8 ball. Note again that the new Chicago lawyer wrote the letter. Again, guys, the Chicago lawyer is the court case settlement specialist specializing in complex court cases. So this is Jeremy Hogan's perspective on this. Stephanie Starr a bit upset by this. Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson, can the attorneys bring this up in some fashion? Maybe this is why they need more time on the case. They have been busy doing other research. Glad to know our tax dollars are paying them to J-O, literally. You guys can read that there. There was an article the other day talking about SEC employees watching pornographic websites that I did not cover, but I'm sure you guys heard about that. That happened more than 10 years ago now, during the first financial crisis. Anyway, don't want to get off track. Racer XRP down here saying looks like they are trying to recreate the rapidly deteriorating case. I'm sure this will not be seen in a positive light. It's pretty shameful. Their idea of winning a case involves piercing attorney-client privilege, then stopping for 2 months to try to come up with new stuff. So, very interesting observations here from Jeremy Hogan, from Jesse Hines, two lawyers in the XRP community. Stefan Huber also got some interesting insight here, along with members of the XRP community. So does this mean a settlement is off the table, or is it still in the wings? Does the SEC need more time because their case is weak, or are they fine-tuning their case so that they have the best chance at hitting a home run? All interesting perspectives here. Finally, just for fun, wanted to bring this up from Greg Mandel on Twitter. Stay focused, XRP community. Ignore the FUD and believe in what you hold. It's only a matter of time. So keep your chin up, guys. Stay positive, and I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.